jacket got one a little bit newer than that.
Mine does not. No, it does not. It doesn't have power anything.
If you call power steering, putting your back into it, yeah.
That truck.
Hey, I'm Franklin Tate Ammons. This is my 1940 Chevy C10. It's got a 1978 Malibu motor. It's automatic, so I'm cheating a little bit, but just wanted the power steering, and also my wife wants to drive it too, so I figure that would be easier. We're turning it into a tap, or we actually have turned it into a tap truck, so we can eventually serve cold beer, mixed drinks. We bought it off of a guy named Ricky, and I could barely understand his dialect, but he's a cow farmer, and once a year or once every other year he has a project, and this was his project. But he actually bought this truck off of a guy, I think he was like 85 years old, and he had it. He was the original owner, and he knew him. He was a local guy, and he always told him, like, hey, if you ever want to sell that truck, I want to buy it. And so Ricky bought it, and he kept it. And he also reminded me several times that he doesn't accept PayFriend. PayPal?
Oh.
He's like, yeah, no, I pay cash, and he didn't even count the cash. I gave him like 3 envelopes from the bank, and he's like, no, I trust you. And I was like, okay, I respect that. He doesn't accept text messages. I don't even think he has a cell phone. Different than your traditional hoods, because you got one on each side. Once again, yeah, 1978 Chevy Malibu motor. It's a 305 short block V8. And Ricky said, oh, this is good because it get better gas mileage. And I'm like, you're talking about 12 miles a gallon versus 15. But yeah, it's got a new radiator too, so that makes sure it stays nice and cool. I do like these 1940 styles with the double hood, and then the wheel wells. You know, really, it has some really big and round features to it, but then it's also smaller as well. So I think there's that aspect it's a good balance. I grew up with 2 brothers. I grew up in this town of Franklin, and I like the idea of the 3 stars. And these are hops plants right here, so we added that as a touch. And we just like the aesthetic of it too. Kind of nostalgic. Here we got the taps. We went with 4 taps, and we left a little space on the sides just in case, if you know, in time, if we do want to expand. But the guys that we spoke with, they're actually out of Michigan, and it's called Cold Break. They do all the mobile taps, and they are professionals, experts. They know anything and everything, and they're happy to hop on the phone and help you out. So I really highly respect those guys. Easy to work with, and their equipment is very just really smart and quality material. The barnwood, actually, we bought from a guy in Franklin as well. This wood came from a barn, and it's called Berry Farms, which is local, and over 100 years old. And he had all the wood for over 15 years, and slowly but surely he had made tables and chairs and just kind of dwindled it down, and eventually his wife said, you got to get rid of this leftover remains. So we only took some of it, but it's just so high quality, and you don't have to worry about, you know, the weather or I mean, it's just been through everything. You know, it's cool. Still got you got your saw marks, your sawmill. It'll last for another 100 years. You don't have to worry about it falling apart. I mean, there's not much to see on the inside right now because we didn't put all the gear in there just yet. But yeah, you can take a look. Actually, one of the first things we're planning on doing with it is just doing a lemonade stand with my daughter. She's wanting to make some money, so we said, you know, you want to do a lemonade stand? We can see. You can try it out.
So much fun. So cute. Yeah, we love it. Amazing. So I love it. I love an older car.
Yeah, it's simple, and it's like it's pretty tight in here. I'm not, you know, 5'9", standing on my toes, but I can't imagine being, you know, 6+ in here. There's just not a lot of space. But you know, the original seat, bench seat here. There's no air conditioning, but you do have. This is the vent ashtray for people. Go light your stogie with that. Yeah.
And they would just put their cigarette on that.
Yeah. People
right? And light it.
burn themselves easily. You just burn your finger on it, right? Little tiny rear view mirror. Everything's just small. It felt good to buy from him and like honor his work on the truck, and also just the heritage and the prestige of it all. It felt like a good symbiotic kind of, you know, purchase. So I felt very confident and happy to carry on the torch. Break down on us, even though we ran out of gas today.
On the way here?
Yeah, to see
No,
you.
well,
Well,
just prior to
Just prior
picking up our
to.
dog.
the gauges on it. Yeah, the
ga-
gauges on it are
the gas gauge,
85 years old.
The
so.
yeah, the gas gauge is a little.
And you probably
little,
get what?
A little questionable.
8 miles a gallon.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
not fuel efficient.
Yeah, not very.
No,
Even though
so
it's a small block.
2 errands down, and you got to fill it
Ricky
up.
was saying, you're gonna get better gas mileage with the 305. Yeah, whatever.